Hi, my name is Tammie Hartman, and I want to welcome you to the podcast, the Home Expo Podcast. And we are here with Alicia Collins with the Canine Activity Club. And Alicia, can you introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about who you are and what you do?
Sure. I am the founder and CEO of Canine Activity Club here in Santa Rosa. We are a boarding, daycare, and training facility, and we specialize in helping people grow and learn with their pets.
And how did you get into that?
My mom was a dog trainer, so I grew up in a very dog-centric household. And about 15 years ago, I started showing dogs. So I've always had dogs and done dog sports. And then I decided on a whim that I wanted a dog facility, and this one happened to be for sale. So we bought a fairly rundown place that's been a dog facility here in Sonoma County for about 50 years. And then we did a big remodel, added a lot of new fun areas, and expanded it to what it is today. And that was about 10 years ago.
Wow, we have a lot in common. As women business owners, we are a little bit more driven, I think, in becoming successful. I too bought a business. I bought the Sonoma County home shows and moved it into Marin, Napa. And I think that it's very empowering for us as women to be able to buy out businesses and then improve them, grow with them. And so I'm happy to walk this journey with you as a woman business owner. What other kinds of things do you do to help dog owners, pet owners to maybe adopt the right animal or the training that you mentioned earlier?
We do a lot of problem solving. I think just the step by step of helping somebody who has a new puppy, learn about crate training or learn what to do, what not to do. We run a free puppy social. We reach out and do fun stuff in our community. So once a week, we have a free puppy social that helps dogs learn how to play with other dogs in a really safe environment. That's specifically for puppies, but the owners get to stay and hang out. And there's really nothing in this world cuter than a whole group of puppies playing together. It's a great photo opportunity, and we have a ton of fun doing it. We've been doing that once or twice a week for literally 10 years. So many of our grown dogs started as puppy social puppies, and it's so much fun, and it's a no cost thing that we do for the community to help dogs learn how to be very social. So that's one thing. We also um, do a lot of rescue work here. So we reach out to the community. We do work with Sonoma County Animal Control, who's our local, pound, right? And we have dogs that come in here every week, or we pull dogs from the shelter and we put them through one of our elaborate training programs. Really, we have full boarding school programs here, so lots of different options for school, from the intro classes for puppies to problem solving. And I think we're one of the only places in the area that actually works with reactive and aggressive dogs. So that's kind of our specialty.
Oh, wow. So your specialty is aggressive and reactive dogs. And are they
Yeah.
able to be placed if you are rescuing them from the pound?
Most of the time, the ones that are coming from the shelter are not reactive or aggressive, because that would eliminate their what's the best way to say it? It would eliminate their adoptability. But we have a lot of dogs that are in homes already where people are experiencing some issues, or dogs that have come from rescue, without much information on their background. And people are wonderful and want to give them homes, but then they find out that, hey, there might be some underlying issues that we didn't know about. So we work with people who have dogs that are barking. Everybody has those dogs in their neighborhood, right? That as they pass are diving and barking and aggressively at the end of the leash. And sometimes those dogs are actually overtly dog aggressive. Sometimes they're just leash reactive. And the difference is off leash, those dogs can actually play in a play group. So sometimes we have dogs that play great in daycare, and then as soon as you put a leash on them, they turn into Cujo in the parking lot. So we we work about half the dogs we train are probably in that category. And I aim for 80% improvement, which I feel is pretty substantial. It makes those walks that are not fun for the human. It's not fun for the human on the other end of that leash when the dogs are diving and barking and scaring other people and dogs. So it makes it a real change in their day-to-day life if they can walk a dog that if they can have their dog walk nicely with them.
Yeah, I mean, it's very scary when you are walking your own dog who's friendly, and then you're coming up on a dog that's new and they
Yeah.
wanna run against the friendly dog, and the owner's like, "Oh, my dog's friendly." It's like, "No, no, no, my dog is not friendly. You
Yeah.
cannot run with my dog." And so to be able to have a place where people in the Sonoma County area and possibly Marin and Napa can come to you and say, "Hey, Alicia, can you help me with this?" And it sounds like you have many programs to help whatever dog you may have at whatever stage of their life, from new owners to seasoned dog owners.
Yeah, there's not a lot we haven't seen at this point. I think we train about 800 dogs a year here, which is I think the most north of San Francisco that I've found. And then I sit with 3 times that many people per year and listen to their problems and help problem solve with them, whether they do training with us or not. Our free assessments are a wealth of information and can help people make some adjustments at home that will hopefully help them too. So it's one of the ways that we do an initial consultation with training is we sit down and go, tell us all the good and all the bad, and let's sort it out and help you get on a better path so you enjoy time with your dog for sure. And we do have a lot of clients from Napa and Marin.
See, so all of North Bay. I mean,
Yeah,
Alicia is like the dog whisperer, it sounds like. And you
we
also,
try. We sure try to help people learn about why their dogs act a certain way. Really, the goal here is for you to learn how to speak dog so that you can teach your dog, a better way of walking through the world a little bit.
yeah, that sounds
Yeah.
amazing. Well, if you would like to get in touch with Alicia at Canine Activity Club, her information will be linked down at the bottom. And remember to like, subscribe, and share this podcast to your friends and family who have a dog that may need some love and attention. And thanks again, Alicia, for joining us.
Absolutely. Lots of fun.